About 3.5 years ago, I collapsed and ended up in the ER. That was the day I was diagnosed with cirrhosis, the day my liver disease finally made itself known. Up until then, I hadn't gotten a DUI. I worked full time. I supported my family. No one knew there was anything wrong. Before I was ever diagnosed, I drank every evening, several cocktails, mostly to manage anxiety. After that diagnosis, I stopped drinking immediately, and I did what I was supposed to do. But 6 months after that fateful day, right around this time of year, the real bottom fell out. Not in one dramatic moment, but slowly and quietly as my body ran out of ways to compensate. This video isn't about obvious alcoholism or dramatic rock bottoms. It's about how years of drinking that never raised alarms still took me all the way to a liver transplant. If you drink alcohol, even if you think you're fine, this is worth hearing. I want to be very clear about something because it matters. I wasn't living under a bridge. I wasn't missing work. I wasn't getting arrested. I was a professional, a parent, a functioning adult. Alcohol didn't ruin my life overnight. It helped me cope until it didn't. I used it to shut off my brain at night, to quiet anxiety, to soothe the edges of the day. And like a lot of people, especially during the pandemic, the drinking slowly escalated without ever feeling out of control. That's the danger, not chaos, normalcy. My liver didn't send warning signals, no pain, no symptoms, nothing that would have ever told me I was running out of runway. When I collapsed and went to the ER, it shocked everyone, including me. I didn't know I had liver disease. I didn't know cirrhosis had already set in. I didn't know how much damage had already been done. That moment exposed the disease. I quit drinking immediately. I followed all medical advice. I committed to recovery. And for a while, it looked like things were really stabilizing. And that's where a lot of people think the story should end. But cirrhosis doesn't always stop just because you do everything right. 3 years ago, things began to quietly unravel. I was still walking around, still working, still showing up, but my body started leaking fluid, first into my abdomen, then into my chest. My lung was being compressed from the inside. It needed liters of fluid drained just to breathe. I couldn't sleep. I felt constantly weak. No dramatic weakness, just depletion. And emotionally, I went flat. Not panicked, not hysterical, just worn down. From the outside, I still looked fairly okay. Inside, everything was failing, one system at a time. At one point, I was admitted to the hospital, stabilized, and then sent home. Not because I was better, but because I was stable enough. I spent nearly 3 weeks at home waiting for a transplant. Not recovering, not improving, just waiting. Every day you live inside a narrow margin. You listen to your body. You answer the unknown phone calls. You don't plan ahead. That kind of waiting changes how you see time. Then the call came. Something incredible happened. The fluid stopped leaking almost immediately. My sodium normalized. My kidneys recovered. Systems that had been failing snapped back like they'd been waiting for permission. A transplant isn't a miracle in the way movies make it out to be. It's a joining, one life ending and another continuing. It's humbling, it's heavy, and it's something I carry with me every day. I want to be careful here. I'm not telling you to quit drinking. I'm not telling you you're an alcoholic. I'm not telling you this will happen to you. I'm telling you that alcohol is patient, anxiety is persuasive, and your liver is quiet. I didn't know I was in trouble until there was no way back. If alcohol is helping you cope right now, I understand why. It helped me too, until it didn't. There are other ways to deal with anxiety, stress, and pain that don't end in an operating room. I made it. I live a full, grounded, genuinely wonderful life now. Not perfect, but deeply appreciated in the ways I never understood before. And if you're in the thick of it right now, scared, waiting, or pretending you're fine, Please hear this. Better days can exist on the other side of this. You don't have to see them yet. You just have to stay alive long enough to reach them.